Welcome to my madness, ladies and gentlemen. Today I just want to show you a quick little kind of refresh customization that I did to this Tiger Force 2-pack with Roadblock and Tripwire. Now, I picked this up because it went on clearance at Target, and I was like, yeah, why not? I think I paid $27 for it or something like that, so 27 bucks for two figures. Why not? Was not going to pay full price for this because, quite honestly, the Tiger Force figures, I really dislike them. They are, usually just redos, same sculpts in just absolutely hideous colors. And so I usually don't buy the Tiger Force figures at all. But for 27 bucks, I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Got it home, popped them out of the package, went to put them on the shelf, and it was just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. The ugly ass, like brownish red and bright yellow on these figures was just absolutely abhorrent. It was just insanely abhorrent. So I had to change it up. I took them apart and I went to work getting these things painted, and this is what we look like all said and done. Now, the one I did the most work on was Tripwire because he required the most repainting, because he was in none of these colors. If you remember what that figure looked like, it was all like that brownish red and yellow and three different shades of green between the shoulder pads and the gloves and the boots and his vest and everything. There was three different shades of green used on this guy, which is just so stupid looking. So I took him all apart, completely disassembled the figure and repainted everything. First of all, the underbody suit was all that ugly reddish brown. I repainted all of that in black, so the entire undersuit of this figure is all solid black. Came back, pulled off all the armor pieces, the gloves, the boots, these pieces here on the legs, the vest, the shoulder pads, repainted them all in one shade of green instead of them being three different shades depending on what piece you were looking at. Also redid the backpack in that same shade of green. Also did his piece right here in green as well. Added kind of some wear and tear on his flak jacket, on his vest, on his thigh pads, on his boots. Did some silver there on the steel pads that are on his boots, on his knee pads. Did lots of little silver touches, buckles, buttons, things like that, all over the figure just to kind of make it pop. Addition on there on the hands as well. Little silver touches and black touches there on the backpack. Redid the hose here in silver. It was originally just black. Did some black accents there on his bomb detector. Redid the helmet. Again, it was in a completely different shade of green than the rest of the figure. So redid that in just green with a black band over the top and some little silver accents there as well. And so a lot of paint work went into this guy after disassembling him, but we have a more kind of standard military look for this guy, which I like so much better than that stupid Tiger Force stuff. Now, Gung-Ho required a lot less work. Basically for him, the only paint work I did was the legs, for the most part. I did redo some repainting, as you can see, on the gun. This was, I gave it some nice silver dry brushing, wear and tear on the gun. But other than that, just the legs on this guy here. I went ahead and did his pants instead of that ugly red-brown with the yellow camo. Just a plain flat brown there. Redid the holster, painted it up, painted some buckles, things like that. Redid the shin pads on here since they are supposed to be metal, so I did them in black and then gave them a nice silver dry brush. Went ahead and painted the brown leather straps holding the shin guards on there. And that was pretty much it. That one was actually pretty simple because there wasn't as much to do with Gung-Ho as there was with Tripwire. I think they both look way better. And then, of course, when I was all said and done, I did hit both of them with some of the Mr. Super Clear matte because take that shine off of them, make them look a little bit more like premium figures, things like that, so they don't look quite as plasticky. And I think they both look much better now. Again, didn't take a lot of work with Gung-Ho, which is clearly the superior figure between these two and the superior character. And he didn't take much work, basically just some repainting from the legs down. Outside of, I did forget, I did repaint his harness here with some silver accents and repainted it. It was kind of a bright green, so I darkened that up quite a bit. But Tripwire was the one that I put the most work into, because he was definitely the worst looking of the two characters here, so he required a little bit more. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show you what I did to kind of pimp these guys out a little bit, make them look a little bit better when they sit on my shelf. Yeah, if you run across this set on clearance at Target or wherever, and if you're willing to put a little effort into it, it is worth picking up. Again, I basically picked both these figures up for the cost of one figure. So at that point, I wasn't going to turn it down, and I didn't mind painting it and doing a little work to it myself to make them look better. So if you're in the market for something, maybe go ahead and pick one of these 2-packs up, and might be worth it for you. So anyway, that is it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, and appreciate you guys watching. Always remember to enjoy your collection.